Hello, hello, hello. Hello, welcome. Welcome to my pop-up live. All right, my name is Elaine, and you're watching Passion for Yarn, and I'm just going to wait to see who is around to hang out with me. Just pop up, crochet and chat, hang out live for today. Okay, let's see. Second. Sorry for the sirens. All right, I'm just sharing myself out, and I'm just waiting to see who's around. Happy Monday, Monday, Monday. It is Monday. Beautiful day here in the Northeast Coast, United States and Connecticut. It's been overcast on and off today. But overall it has been beautiful here. Yes, and today's October 14. We are literally in 2 weeks in October already. Wow, it's flying. It's going really, really fast. Well, I'm going to share what I've been working on. Well, just my two cardigans. I worked on them a little bit. Then I'm going to talk about this pink yarn here I bought to make my baby blanket for my neighbor. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. I'm having coffee. And my daughter brought me coffee today from Dunkin' Donuts. And I'm in a different part of the house, because I have to be resting my knees for today. And they gave me some pew pew shots today. My last set. Thank God to next year. I've been taking a lot of vitamin D. I'm actually been doubling it because supposedly it's supposed to help you with your bones, and especially when you have bad knees. Anyway, so I'm here to you guys to spend some time with me. I spend some time with you, have some fun. My daughter, I'm here home alone. My eldest daughter picked her up. My grandson wanted to go to the skate park we have here in my town, so she drove up here to take him there for a little while. Then they're going to be going to Walmart, do a little shopping, and come back home. So I'm home alone at the moment. So, yes, I had a very busy day today. But I thank God I woke up this morning, that the Lord gave me another day to live. All of us, thank the Lord. So I'm here crocheting my cardigan. I'm going to show you what I've been up to with my daughter's cardigan, the progress report for that. And I had started today the baby blanket, but I had to stop. I really had to stop. So I will share that with you guys, why I had to stop the baby blanket. And yeah, and why am I returning the yarn back? So tomorrow I have to go yarn hunting for the Lion brand, the one I wanted. So regardless, I'm going to have to do that trip to Joann's. I'm gonna have to do that trip to Joann's, and I might as well just go to Michael's. They got a Michael's in the same block. There's my Walmart, Joann's, Michael's, and Hobby Lobby. So I think I'm gonna spend part of my morning over there. I want to see what new yarns they have at Hobby Lobby that they said they were supposed to be bringing in some new yarns in that store there, and Milford, Connecticut. And I want to go hunting for that canvas that I'm looking for, purse canvas for my friend. I did look up canvases, purse canvas online. They have leather and they have plastic and then they have totes. And I was like, that's none of them are the ones that I wanted. The ones I saw. It's literally the style of it that I'm looking for, the shape of it. And so I'm gonna give it another go. Um Tomorrow, since I'm gonna be out there. Hopefully there's good weather tomorrow. Thank you. Okay. So I'll be crocheting a little bit. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for all my supporters. I do appreciate every single one of you. I wanted to do this earlier, but I had a busy morning and then my appointment was around 11:15. I didn't get home until almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Welcome in. Hello. There's someone in behind the bushes. Thanks for stopping by. Please don't forget the thumbs up. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday. Yep. I've been working on this for a little bit, and then I stopped and I picked up my daughter's. I don't think I have to do much with hers because I measured it today on her, and I already have enough to. I'll just show it to you when I get it out. But all right, so I'm gonna wait to see who else is around. I don't have to cook dinner today. My daughter is making tacos, which is one of the easiest, besides frying an egg, dinners you can make in the world. All you gotta do is cook the ground beef. Well, we like to dice um, onions, and we use salsas. And what else we use? That's it. And then she just hits up the tortillas. She doesn't like lettuce and tomatoes on hers. I like mine with lettuce and tomatoes, but we got cream. She just puts shredded cheese and sour cream, and we're good to go for today. Yep, I made this. I had, when I buy my meats, if I don't freeze them right away. I separate them. I make meals. I prep and make meals for the week. Like I had wanted to use my Instant Pot 2 days of this week, so I has had made the recipe for Mexican chicken for that, and another a Spanish chicken. It's mostly Spanish seasoning, um, and everything's in the Ziploc bag. You freeze it up, and then when you're going to uh, cook it for that day, you just take it out and defrost. But I didn't have not enough time to defrost it all the way. So when I came back home, it was still a little frozen. And my to my surprise, I put it in the instant. I put it in my instant pot has a option for slow cooker. So I put in the slow cooker for the 4 hours instead of 6 hours. I was a little concerned about it because it was pretty frozen. I probably thawed out half the way, but it was still hard and it was still cold. So I put it in anyways because we had a busy day, and we left. We did what we had to do. We come back home. It was cooked. I was surprised that you could put frozen foods. I know for my instant pot, I already, you know, I had cooked in there frozen chicken right from the freezer and things like that. But I didn't know that the slow cooker. I always thought with the slow cooker crock pot, you had to defrost the food. So anyway, that was cool. I was happy. Yeah. But I usually don't do crock pot too much. I used to back in the days, but until they invented the instant pot. I love that. I love that instant pot. When I finish this row, I'm going to show you. And then I noticed something yesterday when I had better lighting. And it's okay. It's for, I won't, I'm still happy with it, but I'll show you in a minute what I discovered with this cardigan. Let me finish this row and I'm going to show you. Okay, let me finish the row. I just got a few more stitches. For some reason, my glasses are shaking and I don't know why. Maybe the people downstairs on the second floor got something on. Maybe in this side of house that's making it just keeps hearing a shaking noise with the glass over there. But I know we don't get earthquakes here, and it doesn't feel like any movement with the house. It's got to be something from the second floor. I don't know, some kind of machine or something they might have on. I don't see how, because they're on the second floor. Kind of weird. I'm hearing my glasses just shaking. Well, hopefully everything's okay. All right, so let me show it to you. I did about a couple rows since the last time I showed it to you. I did about 4 more rows. And I was crocheting right under the light yesterday. Yesterday I was crocheting right under the light. And I realized something with this yarn. I have finished the last green that I already had in the house. The green that I used for the skirt. And I started using the one I bought at Walmart. So I started using the one I bought at Walmart. I don't know if you guys could tell something different there. I don't know if you guys could tell something's different. Well, the lots are different, the lot numbers. So the die. So this is the green, but for some reason, this is a little darker than the top. And that's what I'm trying to show you here. That even though I don't know if it's I think it's noticeable to me. I'm pretty sure it might be noticeable to you guys. But you see that? So this is where I started. And then this is the one I bought at Walmart. And just a shade darker. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal for me. You know, it's going to be for me. I mean, it still has the green from the skirt, and two different greens is not going to make a big deal. The crop part, I just need about 4 more rows or so, and I'm going to finish the body. And then I'm going to start the arm of the armhole. I'm going to go in circle and start the sleeve. Um, But yeah, I noticed that the other night, yesterday night, and I was like, oh man. And then I was like, you know what? I am not starting over. I am not taking this yarn back to the store. I'm just going to work with it because they did have a lot of this one. So that one is going to be staying. So we will see. I don't know if you guys tell me in the comments if you watch the replay of this video. Let me know, let me know, let me know. You guys see a difference. All right. I'm excited about this one. All right. So now let me show you my daughters. I've been working on my daughters today. Just a little bit. But the little bit I did, she measured it. She tried it on. And it's already enough to stop the yoke of it. Let me sit up. I'm kind of like slack because I'm trying to rest my legs. So the yoke part of it, I'm done with it. It's already gotten enough to close the holes here from under her armpit, so I could then start closing it here. And then I'm going to work around back and forth, turn my work for the body part, torso part. But this from here, from her shoulders to here to the arm. Wait, let me do this one. From here to here, it's already her size. It's already fitting her. She's so tiny. So so I did one more row just to make sure she got some wiggle room in there. So I stopped. I'm waiting for her to come back tonight. And when she comes back tonight, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna close. What I do is I take a piece of yarn and I just tie this corner, the 2 corners. I tie on the 2 corners. That's what I did with mine. I tie 2 corners. And then I put it on. I tried it on. And then I'll know if I need 1 more row before I officially stop right there for the armhole. And then start working here for the torso. So this is what I done for hers. This is how it looks. This is hers. So is that pink with sparkles. And right here. That's it right there, the back. So she tried it on. It's very soft. She liked it so far. So that's where I am with hers. It almost seems like for a child. But, I'm going to keep going. It's because she's so small. This size is for, the pattern is for extra small to a medium. So that's hers. Extra small to a medium. So far, this is how it looks. All right. So I'm having fun with that. So then I stopped working on that and I started a baby blanket. So this yarn here, right? You can see I try to put the yarn back in. First of all, it didn't have a start pull start at all. I had to take this big chunk of yarn. It wasn't messy, at least it wasn't messy, but I still had to take a lot of it out. So it recommends a crochet hook of 5, but I started using a 6 for a baby blanket, and I started doing my C2C stitch for that baby blanket, and I think I did 3 of the C2C corners, one here, one here, and one here, and I stopped because this yarn was so stiff. It was stiff as an ironing board. And even though I used the number 6, it was still, I didn't like it. Also, I didn't like the texture for a baby blanket. I'm very particular when it comes to baby blankets, even though she's a toddler. She's 1 year old, but to me, even though she's 1 year old, she's a toddler. This is when you touch it, here like this, it's not so bad. Now, Walmart's, it's about Walmart's much softer than Red Heart, than this Red Heart. And it could be the dye, I don't know. But this is much softer than this. And I said for that I should have gotten a Walmart yarn, but it's all good. At least I found out on time before I start, working on the blanket, and then later on did not like it. So for a baby, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So for an adult, that could be fine. I mean, they got a beautiful blanket right here in this picture, but no, not for a baby. So they're both going back. I bought 2 of these. They were almost $8 each. So I'm going to return them back, and I'm going to have to drive to Joann's. I know I could order online, but Joann's online service sucks. Okay, sorry, Joanne, but it's true. And they it won't. It's gonna take a couple of days. I don't have a couple of days. The lady's leaving November 1st, so I'm planning to do that and her own blanket. So I have to drive there tomorrow and go get it. That's fine. It's for her. She's a sweet old lady, and I don't mind doing that for her. Hey, Lydia, sweetheart, how you doing? I've been praying for you, Lydia. I pray that you are okay. And I read your post you put on Facebook, and I did a little heart thing, but I just didn't want to comment on it because I don't want to. I've been there, so I don't want to, if people talk to me too much about a relative that died or something, and they keep saying, this and that, and I'm sorry, for your loss. I already did send you my condolences on YouTube, but I don't like to be on top of that, telling the same person over and over, because it does hurt. So I hope you're doing better, sweetie. And I hope you're doing better with your knees as well. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate you. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up. And I will continue to have you in my prayers, of course. So the Lord will, help you in the time of mourning, and, also your knees. Okay. So that they could figure out what's going on with your knees, and your knees get healed. Okay. So anyways, that's what I'm thinking about doing with the baby yarn. I was so disappointed with this Red Heart pink, with the pink one, because I have bought Red Heart before, and different, I guess it's the dye, I don't know, but it's just the texture, and then the I should have just took my time with it at the store, and I'm not fond of it. I am dealing with depression. My knee still is bugging me. I have an appointment on Wednesday to see if I need surgery. Okay. I could imagine what you're dealing with. And it's understandable. Remember what I said in my last live? Ask questions about the surgery. Ask questions, and then get second and third opinions before you let them cut you, okay? You want to make sure that those second and third opinions are very important before you go into surgery. All right. So, and that's what I'm working on right now. Just the cardigans today. I am tomorrow I am going to look for those 2 yarns, but I'm also starting her blanket, which is I'm excited about that one. I'm trying to see how I'm going to do the I don't know if I'm going to do just a straight blanket with her Brazilian flag color from Brazil. You know, just it's the green, I think it's the yellow and the blue, and it has a little bit of white on top of the blue. Or I'm going to do it exactly the way the flag is, which is green in the bottom. I forget how it is, but I know there's a layer of green, blue, and yellow. So I don't know, I have to figure that out. But it ain't going to be a big blanket, so it'll probably be done in 2 days. But that's what I'm working on tonight is just this cardigan. My cardigan will be done pretty soon because I was thinking I'm not going to do long sleeves. I'm going to do up to my elbow, but not further than that because I'm the type of person that I hate wearing sweaters under my coats. It's too bulky. It bothers me. It's uncomfortable. I'd rather wear a big scarf inside my coat than wearing a sweater. So I'm gonna be wearing this in the winter months. So yeah, I don't unless it's a sweater like this thin, it's long sleeve like this type of sweatshirt, and it's sweatshirts are come in different fabric, but this is not the thick fabric one. This is the thin one. I don't mind this under my coat, but this is yarn. And so I think I'm going to do 3/4 of the sleeve. So we will see. So it ain't going to take me too long. And then while I'm at it, I'm going to bring this yarn and I'm going to bring the label. Make sure I got the same lot number. And I think I'm going to I think I might need another, maybe 2 more to finish the sleeves and the bottom and the trimming and everything. So I think I'm going to buy me 2 more and I will be done with the cardigans for now. So yeah, that's what I was thinking today. I was like, I don't like big sweaters under my coats. I had made this poncho, this huge poncho, and then today organizing and moving stuff around, I was looking through some of my totes and I found my humongous rainbow poncho I made like 2-3 years ago. That was so warm. That poncho was so warm that whole winter I did not wear a coat at all. I just put on that poncho with a scarf, my hat, and my gloves. I didn't even need a coat. It was like if I was wearing a blanket. It's made out of yarn, of course. It feels like I'm making a blanket. It was awesome. It was very long. I have a video of it here, and I think I have a short. I think I show it in my Facebook page. If you go to my YouTube channel, on the panel it says an icon F for Facebook. If you click that, it will take you directly to my Facebook page, and you will see the poncho there. I'm standing, I think, inside the store, and I have this big poncho. I remember the first day I stepped out with that poncho. People were just looking at me, staring at me. Maybe for different reasons, but one lady she was like, "Wow, did you make that?" And I was like, "Yeah, it was huge poncho, but it went down to my knees. The when it goes like this, like the V shape, it went down to my knees and to the back. I would like to make another one like that because it's like you're wearing a coat. It's awesome, and maybe you could add sleeves to it. You could add the sleeves to the poncho. So, but not right now. I got too much on my plate. But I wanted to tell you guys, if you're looking for a television, our television broke a few months ago, and we've been without television for about 3 months. Anyways, when I went to Walmart to buy this yarn, I have noticed that it's like Black Friday sales prices. It's the same TV I had before, which I love that TV. I recommend that TV because I had it for so many years. I think it's an American TV. It's TLC the Roku TV, smart TV. Well, anyways, we're in the market for one. My daughter got the money for it, so they're gonna go buy it today. It's a 43 inch for $148, and you can't beat that. We kind of miss the TVs because watching, we can't do so much in a laptop or our phones. We had all our free uh ads, our free how you said, different channels there, and if we want Hulu or something like that, I mean, you could put it on your laptop and all that, but it's not like having it on the TV. Plus, my daughter has a console and all that, and she needs the TV for that. So, $148. I love that TV. It never gave me a problem. I had two of them because I had one in my room and she had one in her room, and we never had a problem with it. The reason we don't have the other one either is because when we were moving our stuff to storage, the one of the TVs broke, and then we had that one TV left, and then the screen cracked when we a few months ago. So we're in the market for that. So yeah, so I'm glad to see it for $148. I was just telling my daughter, hey, just save the money because Black Friday sales are coming soon, and you're gonna get it very cheap for Black Friday prices. 48 inches enough for us. I mean, we don't need a huge TV. So 48 inches, 43-inch is enough for us. So that's pretty good. So hi Dorita, how are you? How you doing today, honey? I hope all is well with you and your daughter and your family. Yeah, so it's been a while since I had TV, and I miss it. To be honest, I really do miss it. I used to watch all y'all videos on my TV. Everybody that was on live, I would watch on my TV. It was more convenient. And yeah. But so that's what I'm working on today. Today is Monday. I'm pretty sure that this cardigan or my daughter's, no, mine's will be done before hers, because yeah, because I want mine to be done before hers. Because I want to wear it with my skirt. I want to take pictures. Oh my gosh, I want to take pictures with my outfit outdoors. Today, right? I left the doctor's office and I was in a little pain. Okay, and so driving, it doesn't help, but I have to drive. So I am driving down the highway. Oh, talking about the highway. The last time I spoke to y'all, remember I was telling you about the panels on the highway and how they're making the highway new. We got the video for you. So I was driving on the highway and it was 1 in the afternoon. It was close to 1 in the afternoon. It was 12 something in the afternoon. It was hardly no traffic around that time. And it's like I had the highway to myself for a few minutes until cars started to come. So I was just enjoying very much the scenery. It's just so beautiful. This is my favorite time of year. I that driving, if I'm sad or yeah, if I'm sad or anything like that, I get on that highway and I drive through that beautiful trees on the right and left, and miles and miles and miles of different colors of the leaves on the tree. Is just so beautiful that it gave me a big smile on my face today. They are fully all changing. Before there was a bunch of yellows and stuff, but now I see pink, and I see there's some with the purple leaves, and the reds and the oranges. It's just beautiful. But to drive to my pain management doctor, that whole drive all the way to her office from a street from my house, I'm not going to say my location, but the street from my house, from my town, not from my house, to her office, the street that I have to go on that takes me straight to her office, is about 2 mile ride. And let me tell you, that was just beautiful scenery, just of beautiful, beautiful different colors of fall colors on the leaves. But one thing I did see on my way over there was a deer. I saw an adult deer, maybe a teenage deer, but it was a big fat deer. And I was like driving. I'm like, what is that big thing? And as I get closer, it was a deer that was hit by a car. And then you see the crows there trying to enjoy a feast. And I was a little sad because I have seen for the past few weeks on our highway, I have seen a lot of animal activities, and I don't know what they're doing in the highway, but I have seen an adult deer killed on the highway, a baby deer, and then another baby deer wandering around. And I'm like trying to tell the baby deer, go back that way because they're going up the hill and it's the highway. So that deer kind of noticed that, okay, there's cars here, and turned around. And I was like, oh, good. I hope he leaves because I don't want him to get hit by a car. Now, when you're on the highway, it's kind of hard to stop if you see a deer trying to run across. If there's cars behind you, but if there's no car behind you, you could look really quick in the rear mirror. Oh, okay. And, try to let him go. But this was a residential street. And I'm like, you do drive that speed. The speed limit there is 45, but it's not a highway where you're sometimes restricted to even make a decision like to stop because there's cars on the right or left and there's cars behind you. But when you're on a residential street, why didn't you? Maybe the deer just popped out of nowhere. These deers are not very smart, unfortunately. But it was a big deer, and I was going to go take a picture of it, and I just didn't even get off my car. I just looked at the deer, and I just said, rest in peace, and I just left. It was a huge deer. And I'm like, why didn't they try to stop? Like, if you're in a residential street or something like that, it's easier to be able to stop depending on the situation than the highway. And it was very brokenhearted. I'm seeing a lot of animals, especially deers in the last month, being hit by cars. Let's see. They are out this time of year. Yeah, yes, it hurts Lydia to lose a loved one. Yeah, he passed away. It hurts me so much. I know, sweetie. I'm gonna keep you. I wish I could give you. I'm gonna give you a virtual hug. I wish I could live. I live near you to go visit you, and even if we don't, sometimes people don't want people to say anything and just sit there and just be there for them, but to console you and be with you. I know how it is. When my mother died, I hardly have visitors. And I know how it is to lose someone. And especially, I hope you have your loved ones around you and people that really care for you because it's not easy to mourn by yourself. So I am going to give you a virtual hug for Lydia. Hug, 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 and a kiss. And I'm going to keep praying for you. It's not easy. It's not easy. But trust in God, and He will give you the strength you need to continue on. Yes, Dorita. We would carry on, with God's help. He will. He will. I know it hurts a lot. I know, I had to ask God a lot of help from my mom. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack actually in the shower because it's hard when you have a 13-year-old. I think my daughter was 13 when my mom died. She died. She was going on 14. And so I tried to, you know what I mean? She doesn't know how to deal with it with me. She's also has sad herself because her grandmother died. So you as parents, you try not to show your emotions so much. And then but the bathroom and the shower was where I went to really, drown myself there. And, one time I was in the shower and I thought I was going to have a heart attack. My chest hurt so much. And I had to ask God to help me. And that's how I started going on the YouTube for this channel that I have here because I needed to connect with people. It was after months that she had passed think it's February, March, April, May, June, July. So she died in spring, and it was in the winter, kind of winter months at the end of that year that I started, yeah, in December, something like that. I started this channel. So, yeah, because my pop anniversary is December 17th. So, keep keep people that love you close to you, and you know, and that are going to be there for you. It's important to be around people around this time of sadness and mourning. So you need people around you. If you go to church, talk to your pastor, things like that. That's what I did too. I try to reach out to a pastor, two pastors, because I just didn't know how to deal with it. And let me sit up. Hold on a second. Let me sit up. All right, I'm up. It's just so hard to get comfortable. Um, yeah, so if you belong to a church or something, reach out to the sisters or brothers in church or the pastor. Um, and even if you don't belong to a church, they're willing, more than willing to help you and to be there for you. Um, yeah. I went to counseling, but it didn't help. Those people and to each his own, but when you go to counseling, when you go to um I really had a hard time with it. And so when I went to counseling and all that, it's like they just sit there and listen to you, and then they want to medicate you, and then that's it. They sit there and listen to you, and okay, see you next week. And it really didn't do anything for me. So I stopped. But yeah. So Dorita, what are you working on? I am working on my cardigan, and it has two different greens. I thought it had the same green. They have so many greens, and none of them match as close as they did to this one. And I even took the yarn. I even took the yarn with me to the Walmart. I even took the yarn with me to Walmart, and it matched. I guess the lighting wasn't that well, but you see how there's two of the greens? It's just a shade lighter. Well, the new Walmart one in the bottom is a shade darker right there. Yep, right there. But I think it's gonna be fine. I don't think it's gonna look like weird or anything. I'll be happy with it. It's for me. If it was for a customer, then I will frog it. I think I started right here with that green. Where is it? Right here. I will frog it and then try to find the right green. But since it's for me, I don't care. It will be all right. So I was thinking at first to do add 3 or 4 colors. So this two different green is not really that. It's not really bothering me or anything like that. I'm just glad that I noticed it, because from now on, I'm gonna take the label with me, because I took the yarn but no label. So I didn't. Next time I know now that um to because that's the yarn I had left over from my skirt. So that's the yarn that was gifted to me, a green one. It was Walmart. It was the leftover, and then I had that much leftover. I took that with me to Walmart. So I'm thinking, man, oh wow, okay, I found the right color, and it was probably a different lot number or something. So next time I'm going to bring the label with me, and when I'm starting a project, I might as well. I'm gonna go back and get me like 2 more, because at least I want that same green, and I have too many greens on my sweater. Uh oh, you can't tell? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's there. Oh, thank you so much, Dorita. I've been bad girl. I'm eating junk food and my soda. Well, you know what? I understand, because some people deal with a deaf in the family, different than others. Some people won't eat. That's me. I won't eat. And then there's some people that when they're under depression and anxiety or sadness or and especially if you live alone, um, they turn to food. So it's just, you know what, Lydia, don't feel bad about it, girl. You need that to make you feel better. Go right ahead. The pegs keep jumping out of this loom while I'm trying to work. I'm getting frustrated. Yeah, Dorita, I didn't know I that you wanted me to show you how to do the loom. Um, I could do a video about that, but where's my loom? My loom is over there. That's some mine's don't pop up. What mine's does is which one you what's the name of the loom you have? Because the one I got is BK. I think it's called the BK one from Michaels sells it. I'm just looking at my window because I see rain and I see clouds. So mine's tend to go down more. So I just pop it up a little bit. Mine's the opposite. Mine tends to go down more, and it depends how hard you're doing it, how fast you're going. Yeah. I have learned two stitches nitpicks. Awesome. Yeah, you get the hang of it. You could find those looms too, Michaels, once in a while. Put them on clearance. Hey, I saw this video today, guys. For you guys that carry, because my store, I have not seen her stuff products. For any of you guys who do have Pioneer Woman's crochet hooks and yarns, she also has her kits now. Someone did a short video that at her Walmart, she found the Pioneer Woman. It's a kit, but she opened it and showed it. You know, I'm gonna see if I have that. Find that short, and if I could share it, a link in my description box. I'm not sure if it lets me do that with shorts. I'll see. So I've never done it before. But anyways, it's a kit where you get two yarns, two skeins of yarn. You get a hook. You get the pattern, and you get the a fabric, really big fabric. She'll show you in the video. She got all that for $1. The kit was how to make a topper for your kitchen towels. But they gave them so much fabric. It was like enough to make, I don't know. It must have been more than a little more than a yard. It was more than a yard. But she will show it to you guys. They were very generous with the fabric, and the fabric was beautiful. You know how she has all these bright colors. It was red with some other colors, and then the yarn was yellow for the topper. So she got all that for $1. I mean, the crochet hook is not even $1. Everything that was in that kit, it was worth more than $1. And she got all that for $1. So if you guys want to go check out your Walmart, go see and find to see if your Walmart has the Pioneer Woman kits to make a kitchen towel topper. She might have many different ones, but that's what she shared in that video. I wish I was like, man, that makes me want to drive to New Haven because I want to see if New Haven has her stuff. I mean, for $1, how wonderful for you to get all that for $1. You could give them out for giveaways, gifts, and some for yourself. I mean, you get all that yarn, and if you buy, let's say 5, it's $5. And you get all those skeins of yarns. You get 5 hooks. You get 5 of those big fabrics that you could use it for other projects. I think that was a steal. That was awesome. So the kit has a picture of a kitchen stove, and then has the topper. It has the kitchen towel hanging on, the pole thing of the handle pull thing for the oven. And so that's what's on the front of the picture of the box. And it shows the towel, which is the red fabric, and the yellow yarn, which is the yellow topper on top of it. It showed the $1 clearance sticker on all of them that she bought. So I hope you guys have better luck than me, because I have not found not one of her products, not one. And maybe online, but sometimes Walmart, when they do clearances and rollbacks, they don't do them online. They used to back in the days. Now it's just the store. You have to go get it at the store. So um yeah, so I hope you guys find some in different colors, right? That would be awesome. And the crochet hook was cute. I think it was like a blue handle, and it was metal. The the handle was like rubber, and then the crochet part was metal. So that's awesome, because that costs more than $1, right? So yeah, so go check out your Walmarts and see if you guys could find some. Let's see. Get yourself a knitting machine. They're more faster. I love my Addy knit machine. Yes, I love my Centro. I haven't got a chance to buy me an Addy. I would like to get the Addy small one first, because I have my Central. I have no problem with it. I love it. And my Central is the 48 pegs. And so I need a smaller knitting machine because of the fabric that I'm making for a pattern that I created for uh, both machines, to make this wonderful project that I want to do. But because I don't have the little machine, the other pieces to this project will have to be hand knit. But if I had the smaller one, I could whip up the other ones really quick. So yeah, I really like to get the small ones. I might keep my eye on that in the future. Like what is it? Amazon might have it on sale. They sometimes have them on sale. So yeah. So knitting machine, it is a lot of fun. It's just that at first, when I did mine, when you start with the knitting machine, my shoulder hurt a lot. You're like cranking, and I think I only did about 2 or 3 hats that day. My shoulder was hurting. I was like, okay, girl, put this down. So just keep in mind of that. Just take the breaks you need, because your arm, your shoulder is not used to just, you know what I mean? So, and then after the fourth row, you could go really fast. So yeah, so I would like to get the little one because of something I came up with, and I'm gonna have to, for now, hand knit it. Or I was thinking of using my 24 peg loom to do those pieces that I need. But the main piece isn't going. It's being made with, which I already made a few. Is with the central 48 pegs. So yeah, I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to super glue them down. Super glue them down. Oh, the pegs. Well, that will work. Hopefully, just a tap of glue. You don't want no glue on the pegs itself. Maybe um just in the bottom, or when you take out the peg in the hole, you could do it in the hole, then put the peg back in. I check out my Walmart looking for the sales, and it was disappointing. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. My Walmart don't have any. Yes, I have Central and will love and Addy, but yeah. So I don't know. My Walmart has been, there's no yarns on sale right now. Only that video I made maybe a month ago. But I don't even have they don't even have in my store, which other stores have, is the Walmart yarn for a dollar something, $1.50. I thought I saw in other people videos. So mine's not on sale. Um, but there are some other stuff I showed you on sale that you could use for your crafts and stuff on my most recent Walmart shopping video. And guys, remember in that video I shared with you the new diamond paintings they had? And then they had these beautiful big ones with 3 panels. And then I want one of those. And then they had the $5.99 ones where Christmas characters. They sold out. I went 2 days later, they were gone. I was like, oh my gosh, I went to buy one so I could show you guys. Plus I wanted the deer because I have a Christmas deer here that I had bought on clearance, and Michael's like a 2 years back, and she looks just like her. And she's beautiful. She's cute. Let me just show you. Hold on a second. All right, here she goes. She is so cute. Her face was just like that. This was at Michael's for $24.99, and I think I paid like $3 for her or $5 because they had that was an after Christmas clearance. And she has this cute little owl Christmas sweater on. She's really cute. She even has a winter scarf. She just doesn't have it on right. But she has this winter scarf here. But anyways, they had her. They had one that looked like her. Isn't she cute? She's so adorable. They had one like her. She's about 18 inches. They have one like her, and they have other. They have the what they had ornaments one. They had that one. You'll see it on my video. But the Nutcracker, I love Nutcrackers. I always wanted to collect Nutcrackers, but don't have the space for it. So, but they had those, and I went to the store. They were sold out. The whole rack was where they had the box that they had them in was empty. I was like, damn, who came and bought all these? I have both Addie knitting machine. Awesome, Lydia. Yes, I have to break with everything now. Only a couple of rows per day. Yeah, that's what I do. I put one project down and one the other. My hand has not been hurting since I stopped knitting. When I had made that humongous knitting blanket for myself, I think that's what really hurted my hands. And it's not hurting my hands crocheting. So next time I pick up a big project like that, I'm gonna like put it down once in a while. I just was anxious to get it done because it's been a while I was working on that blanket. And yeah. But I had my scarf on today, and I had a compliment with a lady at the doctor's office. I had this one of my favorite scarves that I have crocheted. The yarn was given to me by Mary, but I love this scarf. Hold on a second. I know you guys seen it on me before. All right, so I had this on today. This humongous. This is the shell stitch by Bag a Day Crystal, right? So, but I had it on. I had it on like this. I had black on today, and I had on this beige color here. So I wear this because, oh my gosh, it was cold. Man, it was cold this morning. I had to wear my coat for the first time. But anyways, then about 10 something in the morning, I started driving to the doctor's office, and it was cold enough for this. And I had like a long sleeve knit shirt top and a skirt, and I had this on like this, right? And this lady was like, ooh, I like that. And she sat next to me, and I said, oh, thank you. I said, she goes, it's nice. I said, yeah, I made this. And she was like, oh, you make those? And I was like, yeah. And then she said, oh, I have an addiction with scarves. and I have an addiction with shawls. So I told her, oh yeah, this is a shawl as well. You could just wear it both ways. You know, you could wear it as a shawl, you could wear it as a scarf, right? And I love these colors together. I think Mary said something about that. She wanted to share with me some of her favorite yarns, and this was one of them. But it has all these colors: the brown, the green, the beige, and the gray. And so I showed it to her, and I said how she could wear it as a shawl. Anyways, she took my YouTube channel down. Actually, she was on the phone. She subscribed right there, my Facebook and everything else. And she said that her sister keeps telling her to stop buying scarves and start buying shawls, and she needs to get rid of them, some of them. And anyways, I guess she's gonna check me out. I told her that I do make them. I do have some for sale because I have the other ones for sale, and I'm making some more. This is the time of year I love to make shawls. And she said she was gonna go watch my channel, and then she shared me out with her family and friends. I was like, and then I started like getting a little nervous. I was like, oh, okay, thank you, but I'm a little. I know this is a YouTube channel. We want them to share as much with people, but sometimes I don't. I could be silly, and I could be, I could be. I'm not a really serious person. I'm not. That's not my personality. So, so I hope everybody will like my personality, my character. So, I think okay. So, I can't see the other one. Okay. Couple hours, Elaine, not Rose. Laugh out loud. Oh, okay. That's awesome. I've been doing diamond painting. Ooh, which one are you doing, Lydia? Lydia, you not now, but in the future, you they have these new ones at if you go watch my Walmart shop with me video towards the end, because it's like I didn't mean for it to be a 40-minute video, but I just saw so much stuff and so many new things at my Walmart. It was new because, like I said, my Walmart, they take forever to. You might have had it 6 months before me, and then my Walmart, to me, it seems new, and to you is old. But they had these kits, these amigurumi kits, and they had these new diamond paintings. And yeah, go check it out. It's the last 20 minutes of the video, or 15 minutes of video, is where I show the diamond painting and stuff. But the whole video it shows just all the, everything craft. Oh, thank you. I heard from her not too long ago. She seems like she was in a rush, and um she's doing well. Thank God I heard from her, because want to make sure she was okay. So she seems okay and everything. And then she mentioned like the hurricane people, the people that suffered from the hurricane. So she's so sweet. I kind of picked it up like she might be helping them. So that's great, because we all need to help people at when they are in need. Today I was listening. I was early at my daughter's job, because once I get these shots, I live in the third floor. So I was going to finish a little early, an hour and a half early, before I had to pick her up. But the doctor was late seeing me. So by the time I got out there, it was almost 12, and she was getting on at 1. So I was like, well, it don't make no sense. I told my daughter, I'm not coming to the house to then go up flights of stairs and go back down, go get you, and come back up again. It's just too much for me. The first day of the shots, it's the hardest. So tomorrow I could move around more better and stuff like that, but with less pain. So I was sitting in a car, and I was working on her cardigan in the car in the parking lot of Dunkin' Donuts. And then I was hearing the radio, and then they were talking about a video. I watch these cartoons, but they're Christian faith-based Christian cartoon videos. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of them here, and it's more teaching, about they do like scenarios about life, like things that really happen in life. And it's mostly for Christians. It's mostly for Christians. So I will share a few in the link, and you guys could check it out. But I'm so hooked to those, and I've been watching them. They've been teaching me. But in one of them, they were talking, it was a scenario about a woman who couldn't pay her rent, and she was asking, you know, for help, and the landlord kept coming to her house. And so anyway, at the end of the video, they shared all these Bible verses that how God tells us that, you know, we are to help people. We are to be a blessing to people. And if we are able to help them and never to ask for anything back. If anybody takes like, if anybody takes a a sweater from you or a coat, and you know, it's hard for us to be like, hey, like not to ask for it back. And then in the Bible verse it says that not to even ask for it back. And I was like, oh, that's really hard. But so those are things we have to practice. But anyways, it talks a lot about giving in that animated Christian based faith channels that they make these cartoons. Um and so that's what God wants us to do. And that's how he's watching to see if, like, if somebody comes up to you, right? He's always watching, right? But somebody comes up to you and say, hey, can you have a few dollars I could spare for this and that? And you know you got the few dollars in your purse, but you don't want to give it to that person because for whatever reason, you might reserve from giving it to him. Like maybe you might think that he's not going to use it for something else other than food or whatever it might be, or maybe it's your last $3, you know. And so it you know, he watches to see if we're going to help that person in need. Because let's say it's your last $3, give it to him, because God's going to be like, okay, she gave them her last $3. Well, now I'm going to bless her. And then you come to see you needed something, or you needed money, or you need this, you need that, and boom, God sends somebody your way. It always works that way. I have experienced that myself. And so there is a story that no, Jesus is under the bridge with the disciples, and it's raining, and they're staying. They you know, Jesus never had anywhere to lay his head on, so they always slept on the fields most of the time. He had a really good friend who was rich, and time to time he'll stay with him, but they had to keep moving because they were traveling to preach the word. So anyways, this time night was falling and it was raining, so they were sleeping under the bridge. And so they all went to sleep. When they got up in the morning, one of the disciples said, who took his coat, which they called it cloak those days. And it's like they wear tunics and then they wear this other thing on top. So anyways, it's like a big poncho or something. I don't know. But so, and he kept saying, who took it? And he said somebody stole it. He was real upset about it. And then Jesus said, well, you know, don't be bothered by that. You know, don't that person, you know, probably needed it more than him. So he was saying an example there, like if somebody took something from you, do not ask for it back, you know. And so at the end he was complaining so much, you know, and that Jesus offered his. He said, here, like saying, here, take mine, you know, like saying, okay, you're complaining too much over a coat. It's not a big deal. You know, it is a coat. You could always get another one. So he's like, here, wear mine. And then he was like, no, master. Then as they were walking, he started like picking up his, wherever he was laying down, all his stuff, and it was under something. So he felt bad about that. So anyways, yeah, so you know, time like now with all these people suffering from the hurricane, they got hit with 2. And on top of that, some of these people lost family and friends and probably everything they own. You know, it is a good time to be giving, you know. And sometimes I started thinking, if I had money, you know, I started thinking, my own opinion, me, that let's say I had let's say I had savings for Christmas, right? I would sit down and speak to my family and be like, okay, you know what? We've been blessed. We have a roof over our head. We have each other. We have this. We have that. Well, this year I'm going to use my money to help somebody down there. That's my own, you know, thinking. So yeah, it is. I watch a few videos. I got strong enough to watch a few videos, and I just stopped because it was like some people live so close to the ocean that you couldn't tell the ocean from their front yard. It was just like they were in the ocean. It was just awful, 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 awful. So yeah, if you could give, and then this time of year, they also have the Christmas shoebox where um I will link the video to the YouTuber who was talking about. I was watching her video today. And I have it here. Let me see. Hold on a second. Her channel is, let me see. Here it is. Scraptastic Yarn. And it's one of her newer videos. And so she talks about, she does this every year. So anyways, I have heard about this ministry that do this. They take a shoebox and they fill it up with toothpaste or soap, toys for kids, shoes for kids, whatever, right? And then they put in a cargo because it's cheaper, a shipping cargo, and then they take it to Guatemala. They take it to all those other countries that are very poor, and it's a ministry. What's it called? I'm gonna find it and put in the link. Anyways, you could do that yourself, or you could go online and just pay $10 for a kid. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many different charities out there that you could do around this time of year. I used to watch a long time ago, many years ago. I used to watch. Oh my gosh, what's the name of that channel with the big family? 13 Kids and Counting or something like that. I don't know. It's a reality show that they were Christians and they had all these babies. Anyways, they had all these kids, but they they do that. They go every year to El Salvador, Guatemala, and they participate, and they bring their own gifts and they take it with them. And it shows how the people live and their needs. It's very, very, a lot of people out there, when you look how they live, you are grateful for even the little roof you have over your head. Even if you have a studio apartment, you look like a millionaire to them, how they live. I mean, they don't even have walls in their house, and they don't have a floor like we do, or carpeting or anything like that. Wood floors. They got dirt, and they sleep in. So this time of year, I'm not gonna get too much into details, but this time of year is good to, we're like uh a month and a half to Christmas, so this time of year is good to look into those things, and even if it's just one little kid you're helping, or maybe local here in churches, they do that, and they accept gift cards and toys and stuff for the toy run they do, and fire department, Walmart does it. um yeah, anyways. I just got I was just telling my daughter today, oh my gosh, Christmas is around the corner. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. And all the Christmas stuff they already have out in the store is even crazier. Yeah. So wow, an hour and 14 minutes. Well, I just wanted to show you my cardigan and my daughter's, what I was working on, and maybe the next time I'll show it. I'll be almost done with mine, maybe starting on the sleeve. And my daughter liked it. And she wants me to crochet a dragon. But this is the thing with me, and that's me. That's me. I'm going to tell her no because she wants me to crochet a dragon. I could see if it was just for her, but they're having a Halloween contest, costume contest at her job, and I don't like Halloween. And so, um, for spiritual reasons, I don't like Halloween. So, I'm not gonna do that for her. I'm gonna tell her that she could pick something for Christmas or something like that, but I don't want nothing to do with it because um then I'm participating in it, by doing that for her. So I'm not doing that. So that's one less project I have to do. No dragon for her. She wanted the dragon so I could wrap around. She showed me a picture of a girl who did one, and then she had it wrapped around her arm. It was in a kind of like those bracelets that you go like this, and it just snaps right on your arm or something. But she crocheted a dragon on it, and then the tail sticking out, and the dragon's here. And I'm like, look, girl, anything. My gosh, so many things you could pick out there for me to crochet for you. You're asking me for a dragon. But anyways, and I never crocheted a dragon in my life. So I was like, listen, girl, I got too much of my hook, too much of my knitting needles. No. So, well, that's it for now, guys. Like I said, go to Walmart if you want. It's $1. I'm not really enabling you too much. It's $1. And go see if you will find those Pioneer Woman sets. And let me know if you do, because sister wants one. I'm gonna go check out my Walmart over here. I'm telling you, I have 2 Walmarts and none of them sell her stuff. None of them. Not even her clothing line. I have bought so much of her clothing line. I do like some of her clothes, but I order it. Walmart sells it only online. So the only thing I have seen of her products in my stores is the kitchen stuff, and her fabric, like she has slow cookers, she has microwaves, she has, plates and cooking pan sets and all this other stuff and spoons and fabric. And that's all I see in my Walmart. I don't see anything else of hers. So I hope you guys find some. That is a steal. $1 for all those pieces. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here. It's 5:38 p.m. Eastern time. No, 5:40 p.m. Eastern time. Sun goes down here already. Sunsetting. Sunset's at 6:18 already here. And already 2 nights I have to turn on the heaters. But I turn it off as soon as I get up. About an hour or two after I take my daughter to work so she don't be cold in the house. I could take the cold. I turn it off because I didn't want to turn on my heater until November. But third floor is a little colder than second and first floor. So it was pretty cold. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Excuse me. God bless. Take care. Be a blessing to someone. And I'll see you on mine. When would I see you again? You will see me again tomorrow, for my Hope, Faith, and Life series. God bless. Take care. Bye for now.